Hello, hello, friends! We are rocking Crash Zone tonight. We are playing World of Warships Legends like we do every damn day, don't we? Rocking the Renown. So this is a video from a little while ago that I was just holding on to because we had a decent game with it. But basically, as on our journey to unlock the Duncan, so this is along the newish British battleship tech tree, right? We had to play the Renown. So we did the Tiger, the Renown. I think I liked, the Tiger was fine. I think I like the Renown a bit more. And then the Rook was also good. I think the one that I enjoyed the least while playing through all the unlocks and upgrading all the ships and getting to the next one, I think the one I like the least is the Hawk, the tier 7, but it's still good, it's still a decent ship, but that's where I struggled the most, where I felt it was the most grindy, and I think part of that is too because to get to the tier 8, I think you need a lot more XP along the way. I think it's intended to be more of a grind, force you to be oh, I just want to get there, and force you to spend real money, but we don't do that here. We don't have real money on our channel. We have subs, so I do typically have premium, so I'll buy some doubloons here and there to keep my premium going, and then always look for coupons and deals and stuff when doing that, and then I'll also occasionally buy Admiralty backing when there's a campaign ship that I'm interested in, right? So, and then if you do buy Admiralty backing, wait until you complete the campaign, right? Your rewards don't change or anything like that, so make sure you actually finish it before purchasing it. Unless you buy it out, you can always spend the extra money to just not even have to play through the campaign. But I like to wait until I've completed it because I don't like to spend that extra cash. And then that way you still get all the same rewards, you just get them all at once right at the end, right? So that's kind of how I work the real cash situation. But otherwise, for the most part, it's pretty rare that we spend money on this game, right? You can get through, for the most part, still play and have fun without spending a lot. But if you're trying to unlock ships and stuff, if you're trying to plow through tech trees, it's just having premium is just so worth it. So I'll pay for it because we play this game enough. And it's it was free to play, I didn't have to buy it, so, it's my rationale, my thinking in my head, right? So, we're kind of being a little bit aggressive for a battleship, but I came and moved in towards this B hole, towards the B zone, and then with the intent to keep this land mass to our left, kind of prevents any enemies on that side of the map from being able to just shoot us, right? So it wasn't just a matter of YOLO pushing and rushing into the zone. We kind of had a little bit of a strategy, a little bit of a defensive strategy when doing so, right? Because if you go into the middle of the map, we all know, we've all done it. We've gone into the middle of the map, and then literally every ship in the game can shoot you, and that's what happens. They all shoot you all at once. They direct, right? So having some sort of cover on at least one side of your ship will prevent you. You'll last twice as long in those scenarios, right? So yeah, we're backing up here just because of all the fire that we've been taking and the torpedoes that have been coming. That has been no bueno situation for us. See if we can't steal this kill on this Mastacholi here. Got him. Snuck that one in, and then yeah, with these cruisers that have been out here, it's just been so tempting to shoot them. Your typical rock paper scissors mentality of the game, right? Battleships are great at killing cruisers. Cruisers are great at killing destroyers. Destroyers are good at killing, sneaking up and killing battleships. So typically, when you're in a battleship, you want to go for a cruiser, right? But we will take whichever shot is better for us, right? So this Nevada is a little bit more broadside to us. I do have, for the Renown, as I was going through the tech tree, I made more of a survivalist build with the commander, and then once we got to the Duncan, so yeah, we have it. We've got all the ships unlocked now. So there's some videos out there with the Duncan as well. Those are, I don't want to say more fun, but they're pretty cool. I have a lot of fun in the Duncan. That was kind of my whole purpose for playing through this tech tree. But anyway, so we have this commander set up for more of a survival build where we've got an extra heal consumable. But what ended up happening is once I got to the Duncan, I was just super disappointed in the range of the guns, right? So I switched to my my general battleship build for British battleships, where there's a lot of range, accuracy, and HE shell damage. And was really impressed and excited about how much better I liked that. So we sacrificed some heal and some survivability and some health and stuff like that, but the better range has just been awesome once we got there, right? So it was fine. Like, this build seemed fine on for these lower tiers, but yeah, the Duncan I needed more. These torpedoes are just so cool. So they come out of a hole in the side of the ship as opposed to having a launcher on the deck. And then they curve in the direction that you've aimed. So I love that. That's my biggest reason for playing this tier, is because of the curvy torpedoes. Like, how stupid is that? But we're enjoying it, right? But yeah, so this build in this scenario, with how aggressive we've been playing, has been working out for us, right? So we would not have survived this long. We would have had to play quite a bit more conservative if I was using my other commander, right? So, but yeah, I was kind of surprised we lasted as long as we did in this game. So I'm just being mindful that Mitsuki is out there. I'm sure he has sent even more torpedoes towards us, and of course we've already had to use our damage control once. So I'd like to not get hit by any more. So that's why we've kind of stopped pushing in, right? So I'm going to try and move back a little bit here. Just because I'm assuming he's sent more torpedoes and they're probably going to end up out in front of us. And yep, there they are. And then he looked like he was anticipating us backing up, so he fired some behind us too. He saw us slowing down, so it's a good destroyer player. But we did finally get our damage con back. But yeah, if we would have maintained course or stayed in that position, we would have eaten a lot more of those torpedoes and probably been out of the game, right? So I always say when we do I always say it when I do a good job of dodging torpedoes, but the trick to dodging torpedoes when you're in a battleship is to start dodging them before you see them, right? So you spot a destroyer and he looks like he's looking at you, or he's broadside to you, he's probably already sent them. So you want to kind of make your maneuver at that time, right? See if we can't finish off this Nevada. This cruiser on our team is doing us a big favor by attempting the Nevada, so he's taking some bullets for us here. We're still doing like decent damage with these AP rounds. There we go with the kill. So I think, like, I don't know, like hindsight, maybe this was a better build for this ship, and then once I hit the Duncan, you know, do just that, switch to your range build. But yeah, it was it felt good until we got to the Duncan. I was like, something's got to change. There is a commander that's a little bit more geared towards this tech tree. When the tech tree released, there was like a calendar event to unlock that commander, and I didn't feel like paying real doubloons for potentially some, you know, minor improvements, right? But now that I've played the tech tree, or now that I've played these ships a lot, I kind of wish I had gone back in and done it. So I missed a few days of playing, and in which case you got to spend doubloons to unlock it, right? So we did not do that. We will maybe hold on, hope that there's another way to get that commander later, right? Tennessee sailing perfectly broadside to us. We'll take advantage of that, not even looking at us. It looks like he's starting to turn his guns this way. Oh, maybe not. I think he wants the cruiser. So if he's not going to look at us, if he's not going to shoot us, we'll take advantage of that, and we'll turn so that we can get our rear turret on him too. Yep. And should we send? We'll send a couple of torpedoes here, and then I was like, maybe we should save one, but then I didn't. Yeah.
Engine boost deactivated.
Screw it. Send them all. But yeah, if he keeps going, he's going to dodge all those. None of those are going to hit, right? The reload on them is pretty quick, and the other nice thing too is they're each their own individual launcher. Like, you can't even choose to send them all at once. So if you do get like a torpedo launcher destroyed, like, you've still got the other three. You know, you don't lose them all like you would with like a destroyer where it's its own launcher, right? So that's kind of nice. We'll turn around and see if we can't. You know, if we don't finish him off with guns here, we'll use the torpedoes on the other side of our boat to finish him. I love how these curve. Look at them coming out of the boat. Little eels, little squids. Oh, somebody else has torpedoes. Can ours get there first? Are ours faster? There we go. We got the kill. His we're gonna miss anyway. Nice, so now it's a matter of our favorite activity of hunting destroyers while in battleships, right? We'll turn and head towards the... Well, we can see some enemy torpedoes out there, so we kind of have a decent idea of where he actually is, right? But we'll head towards the sea cap. I doubt we'll even make it over there. So if you've continued to watch through this video, you're about to witness me driving in a straight line for a while. I'm gonna guess, like, we got our cruisers out there. I'm gonna guess one of them's gonna be able to pick them up. The other thing too, we're at 800 points. We're gonna have all 3 zones here very shortly. So we'll potentially win on points too if the timer doesn't run out. Hopefully we win on points early. Hopefully somebody kills him. Hopefully somebody kills him. So now I'm just boring journey of driving towards him. Hey, maybe we'll get close. Oh, he's over there now. Maybe we'll get close enough. I'm looking at the torpedoes going towards our battleship out there. But maybe we'll get close enough that if somebody spots him, we can steal the kill for a Kraken. Always a possibility if we're in range. But we don't have our range build. I've been bitching about that enough, right? What are we? We're still early in the year, so Happy New Year, guys. If you haven't watched I think I said it on the video that we put out for New Year's Day, right? But Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Christmas, Happy Holidays. Whatever you're into. Thanks for sticking with us while we drive. We're almost up to 30 knots, 29.8. Like, it's pretty quick for a battleship. It's always welcome, right? Somebody pick him up. 930 points we're at, so it's not going to last much longer. We're going to be right behind this chunk of land when he gets spotted, and we're not even going to be able to shoot, I bet. Yeah, there's torps over there. So you can look at the mini-map and kind of see their general direction, because it's hard to tell sometimes. I always call it the mini-map, but like the map view. It's hard to tell like where they're coming from and where they're going when they're far away torpedoes and you're in your regular ship view here like this. So sometimes I'll switch to the map and you can kind of see their direction of travel, and then that gives you an idea of where their destroyer might be, right? So there he is. There's literally like 2 seconds left on points, so we're probably gonna win. Yep, we do pop Dreadnought there though. Our aggression paid off. It earned us a Dreadnought medal. The trick there is you have to survive through the game. 4 kills, we don't get our Kraken, but 2400 XP puts us at the top of the leaderboard. Earns us about 200,000 in credits. No mission progress. I think we were at this point when I was recording this video. We were still progressing through the tech tree, right? Like we were playing this ship still. But yeah, we've since then unlocked all the ships, got all the way to the Duncan, and we've even, once we hit that ship, I was eager to get some Duncan videos out. So we played with it a bunch and put some decent videos out on the Duncan. But this is this one for now, right? Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed the video, throw a like for me. Any and all activity on my channel helps. Thank you guys so much. And then absolutely do follow the channel too. We are trying to do a World of Warships video every single day. So we will see you tomorrow.